Drive on Mama, buckle up. Andrea TV here from DriveOnMama.com, coming to you on a Saturday afternoon. We are doing Doordash on Saturday. It is peak pay in full effect. It's the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and all of the dashers are out. We have actually logged on about 4 o'clock in a different spot in my market and did not get a single order. Started driving about 4:17 to another set of restaurants. Received our first order that didn't reach our phone. Ended my dash and tried to bring it back up to get that same order back. Did not get that order, but we do have our first order for the night. We are picking up at Leah's for $11.50 and 2.4 miles. It's a $3 peak pay. From 3:30 it started, and it's going to keep going until 9:30 or 9:29. Then 9:30 is going to go down to 150. We're going to be working from about 4:20 now until about 10:30, and hopefully we can make a couple of $100. So let's go.
And we have arrived at Leah's. Once dinner time happens, they turn on those gray heaters. And I don't know if anybody be out tonight because it was 34 degrees this morning here, but right now it's slow. Hopefully our order's ready. Okay, that first order did have a hidden tip. We were paid $16.50 rather than the $11.50 shown, and then we waited and waited and waited, and now it's 5:04 p.m. We have our next order. We're picking up at Jetty's, $21.75 for 7.9 miles. I usually do not like to drive this far, but I have to take one in the center at this point. Let's go.
That order was a 21-minute drive there and a 20-minute drive back. We are almost to the avenue. As soon as we got within the vicinity, they just sent us our next order, $15.25 for 5.4 miles. We are 1.6 miles away from this restaurant. It is a large order over $100, so I will be taking a picture of the catering bag. And the last order had a small hidden tip. We were paid $22.75 rather than the $21.75 shown, and we're going to pick up some pizza.
And we have arrived at Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza. The restaurant doesn't look too crowded, so hopefully it's ready. Okay, that last order, there was a hidden tip. We were paid $23.75 rather than the $15.25 shown. And we are back on the avenue. Next up, picking up at Sfolina. This is a pasta place, and it was for $10.75, 2.7 miles. We received the order when we were about a mile away. Hopefully it's ready. Let's go.
They hit 50 cents on that last order. I think we received $11.25 rather than the $10.75 that was shown initially. And we are picking up at one of my not favorite restaurants, Cheesecake Factory, for $14.25 and 3.5 miles. But the 3.5 miles is going across the park to a residential neighborhood with nothing around it. So this will be about probably 12 to 15 minute drive there and 12 to 15 minute drive back, and there most likely is not a hidden tip. I don't know if it's in your market as well, but I find the Cheesecake Factory has some of the lowest tippers out of all of the restaurants with pricey food. Okay, so let's go pick it up. As expected, the tip was $3, and the DoorDash pay had worked itself up to $8.25. $2.75 is the base pay in my area, and then we still have the $3 peak pay going on till 9:29. So we are back on the avenue. It is 7:22, and we are waiting on our next order. Hopefully it's a big one.
Okay, our wishes were heard. 7:30 we received our next order, picking up at Cafe of India, $11.75 for 3-point-something miles, but it's 15 items and catering bag required. Let's go.
Okay, that last order had a huge hidden tip. Final payout $39.97 rather than the $11.75 that was shown, and it was handed to me, but then it said please leave with the reception. So when I got there, I was expecting it to be a building with a receptionist or somebody's office, and they made a mistake. So when I got to the house, I didn't knock on the door. I called instead, and I told her I was calling because the instructions had two different things, or that added information. And she's like, oh no, could I pay you separately to come and bring it to me? I was like, well, I'm at so-and-so address. She said, oh, that's the right address. I said, I just didn't want to knock on the door because it said leave it with the receptionist, so I thought I was at the wrong place. She's like, oh no, I'm here. So she came to the door. She was grateful. I was grateful. And we're back on the avenue, and we have our next order. Picking up at Q by Peter Chang behind us. I think it was $15 for 4.5 miles, and we are going to deliver. We already have it. Okay, that last order went up to $17.25 from the $15 that was shown. We arrived back on the avenue, and within 5 minutes, we got this next order. We are picking up at Yosaku Japanese Restaurant. It's the yellow awning behind us, and it is 23 items, 4.1 miles, and $168 subtotal. Let's hope it's ready.
I guess winter is officially here for them. They usually have tables and chairs set up outside, but I don't think they're doing the, the hot pole lamp to keep people warm. So everybody has to go in like us.
Okay, that last order, the final payout was $16.50 rather than the $13 that was shown. I delivered to their neighbor, literally somebody who lived 2 doors down last night. It was an Uncle Julio's order with alcohol. That person tipped like 20%, and the final payout came to $60 and change. They tipped $9, which is still not bad because that's really $4 a mile. So I'm still grateful, and we're on our way back on this bumpy road. Okay, it is now 9:43 p.m. Things have slowed down considerably. I am at Mickey D's. Next order, $9.75, and they did not show the mileage, but due to the fact that I was 1.8 miles away, and it looks like I was right in the middle of the customer and the restaurant, I'd say it's 3 point something miles, maybe up to 4. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make that couple of hundred, but we'll do our best. Okay, they hit 50 cents on that last order, and we did get $10.25 rather than the $9.75 offered. And we have our last for the shift, picking up at Uncle Julio's, $10.75 for 2.8 miles, and let's go. Okay, Dash is over. We were online for about 6 hours. Oh, that last order did have a small hidden tip. We received 13 and change rather than the 10 and change that was shown. And we ended our dash with $186 and I believe 22 cents. We were online for about 6 hours, active for about 4 hours. We didn't reach our goal of $200 for the shift, but we came pretty close. So in online time, that would be about $31 an hour. And for those that count dash time only, which I don't because I'm outside of my house and I do not live in the market where I work. So, but those who do count dash time, that would have been like $45 an hour. But $31 an hour is not anything to sneeze at as well. I have a little bit of a cold. So, hopefully this helps someone. And like and subscribe for more. And drive on, mama!